Good morning and welcome to the chat. I'm David Lovejoy and excited to have a young man join me today, Xavier X Jernigan. He's a Spotify AI DJ and head of cultural partnerships. The rise of audiobooks in sales and the number of listeners cannot be ignored anymore. Audiobook sales have seen double-digit growth every year for more than a decade, and a recent Spotify survey found that over 70% of 18 to 34-year-olds are now listening to audiobooks. Here to discuss this trend and some new exciting news listening to audiobooks on Spotify, Xavier X Jernigan. Xavier, welcome to the show. Welcome to Texas.
Thank you, David. I love Texas. Texas got some good food, man. So I'm glad to be here to talk about audiobooks and to talk about our survey findings.
You can see I'm a result of that good food down here, all that red meat we eat down here in Texas.
Red meat as far as the eye can see.
That's it. I live in the coldest and the flattest part of Texas, up here in the Panhandle. So it's kind of different up here, man. Tell me a little bit more about your findings from your survey and the rise we're seeing in the use of audiobooks here lately.
Yeah, we conducted a survey with over 1,000 Americans nationwide, and we found that people are turning to audiobooks for comfort listening. And what we mean by that is over 63% of our respondents said that they listen to audiobooks for relaxation. 51% listen to audiobooks for comfort, plus 41% of people listen to audiobooks for the cognitive benefits, improving your memory, keeping your mind active. And that's one of the beautiful things of audiobooks. And we found that young people are leading the way. Millennials and those that are part of Gen Z, those between the ages of 18 and 34 years old, 72% of them are listening to audiobooks. So they're really leading the charge when it comes to audiobook listening.
X, is that surprising to you? Because I know when audiobooks were first broached and we started having readers and that sort of thing, some critics said that's going to drive kids and younger people away from actually reading. But we're actually seeing the reverse trend. More children are becoming interested. Younger people are becoming more interested in these works.
That's right. Totally agree. I don't think we were surprised just because what the Spotify consumer looks like across the board. We have a wide range of listeners. So I don't think we were surprised. I think it confirmed a lot of what we already believed about the power of audio to expand your mind. And now with audiobooks specifically, we're expanding the world of reading. It's a different experience to reading and engaging with the book. It's not in place of, it's in addition to. So it's one of those things that we're really excited about. And it's great that we have the research to back that. And it's a beautiful thing, to your point, David, that younger people are engaging with authors. These are their works. So they're listening to it, they're engaging with their works of art in a different and new way. And I think it's a really awesome thing.
Well, what do we talk about in this business? Many platforms. We have to reach them on every platform. You know what I'm saying? Tell us more about what Spotify is announcing this week and how our viewers can access it.
So it's a really exciting week for us at Spotify and our Spotify listeners. Premium account holders, listen up. All eligible premium Spotify account holders, meaning if you're a primary account holder, if you have a duo plan, if you're a primary account holder, if you have a family plan, you now have access to 15 hours of audiobooks. You don't have to do anything in addition to your plan. You have them at your fingertips right now. All you have to do is press play. We have a library of over 200,000 audiobooks, and that includes 70% of the best-selling titles. So now you have your audiobooks living right next to podcasts, which is our library of 5 million, right next to your favorite artists, albums, songs, with a library of music of over 100 million songs. And you can also find your favorite AI DJ, me. I'm right there. So you can listen to all those things side by side. And David, we're the only platform in the world that has audiobooks, music, and podcasts living side by side.
Yeah, just a hub and seamless. You can use one app, one application. You don't have to switch, especially if you're dealing with younger kids. Let me ask you this.
That's right.
What's the benefit of listening to audiobooks? I was just at a meeting a couple of weeks ago, education conference, and they said 45% of adults haven't read a book in over 3 years. actually read a book.
Wow.
What's the
Wow.
benefit? What can we say how this is going to enrich us, how this is going to help us?
I think this number is going to improve with this announcement that we're making and this new offer that we have, because you get to listen to audiobooks during those multitask hours during your day. We found that 20% of people listen to audiobooks while they're doing their morning routine. We found that 31% are listening to audiobooks as they get ready for bed. A lot of people like to listen to audiobooks while they work out. That's something I like to do. You can listen to it during your commute. You can listen to it during a road trip. We're about to be traveling for Thanksgiving. Millions of us are going to be on the road. We're taking to the airways. You can listen to your favorite audiobook while commuting, while cooking, while cleaning. So you can do it while multitasking. So I think we're really going to improve upon that number of people who haven't read a physical book or read at all in any form in the past 3 years. I think that number is about to skyrocket.
X, in my reading, I like to read new titles, and I try to read 1 or 2 classics a year. This year, right now, I'm on To Kill a Mockingbird. Last year was
That's a great
small one. I'm Not Your Negro. I try to mix up. What can
great
I
books.
find? Yeah, great. I think you want to have the new, what's current, what's going on, whatever it is. The 50th anniversary of hip hop is one I've read this year. But I like to read the classics. Am I going to be able to find an array of titles across the platform of Spotify?
That's right. You're going to be able to find an array of topics, an array of classics. We have everything from Shakespeare to Star Wars. We have everything from a classic novel like To Kill a Mockingbird all the way to Britney Spears' new memoir, The Woman in Me. So we have a wide range. That's 200,000 audiobooks to choose from. So that includes classics, but that includes the titles that people are talking about in their book clubs right now, like Jesmyn Ward's Let Us Descend.
Yeah. It's really a great opportunity. It's a great entryway. How many times have you been in the store out and about? You see that 3-year-old handling an iPhone better than you, and so it's a great way to meet them in there where they're at, isn't it?
That's exactly right. They know how to use an iPhone better than you. They probably know how to use Spotify better than you too. So it's a way to introduce them and meet them where they are. And that's what this is also about. We're meeting listeners where they are, millennials, Gen Z, the babies, but older adults, get on board.
Yeah.
The folks in the middle, get on board. It's a new way to experience reading, because you can think about it this way. Listening to your favorite author or figure narrating their own biography, autobiography, or your favorite actor narrating it for them with different soundscapes and sound design, sound effects in the background while they're reading it. That's an added thing. So it's expanding the world of what reading sounds like and what it can be.
The different layers. I think that's a great thing. One more time, X, where can we go for more information on this exciting turnabout by Spotify?
So if you don't have Spotify already, go to the App Store and Android and Apple, download it, subscribe to Premium. If you're a free user, we appreciate you. Thank you for being a free user on Spotify. But to get this, you'll have to upgrade your account to a premium subscription. And once you have that, just go to Home, click on audiobooks at the top. It'll give you our library. You can search. So you can search one of those classic titles, David, just type the title in right there, or you can scroll down to the audiobooks hub right there and search, tap, and then you'll have all the library right there in front of you. 200,000 titles, 70% of the best-selling titles that are out there, right there available for you.
Well, reading for me as a young child and as an adult, it gave me an avenue and a world of creation, take you to different places, inspired me to travel, do those sort of things in my lifetime. You can give that gift this year. Spotify is making it possible to expand your mind, your child's mind, anyone you love or care for in your world's mind. For more information, visit Spotify.com. Xavier X Jernigan, you want to catch him? He's your Spotify AI DJ, head of cultural partnerships, man. Thank you for taking time out. Where can they find you at, man?
Right there on Spotify. So Premium, go ahead and click on AI DJ under the music tab or search AI DJ, and I'm going to be right there, and I'm your own personal DJ.
There you go. Check it out. For more information, visit Spotify.com. We'll be back after this right here.